Quick post-fight thoughts on this fight, while the aura of the arena still fresh. And props to Tez and Tito for giving a pretty good account on what would happen in this fight. This is no typical 10 players video as well, because we're not back yet, and we've got another day of them thinking we're gonna gamble. Even though we're not. Fuck that. We're enjoying the free shit. But hey, the Oracle asked for some quick post-fight words, so we'll say this. This was by far, well, the strangest fight we've ever been to. Surreal. Like a fucking movie. It was a pro B-Hop crowd. Even though B-Hop didn't do shit. The fight was a paradox. There was a lot of tension. Fans hoping for some B-Hop miracle. To see some historical motion picture type shit. At the same time, after the first three, lots of fans just wanted to see B-Hop finish the fight without getting knocked the fuck out. That was the victory to them. For a lot of fans this was a one-sided boring fight. From a fan's standpoint it would be to us too. At the same time there was excitement in just seeing if B-Hop would survive. But we watched this fight with a multi-dimensional mentality. Not only as fans enjoying the moment, but clocking Sergey's mind, because what he did in this fight tells a lot about his future in the ring. He stayed patient, kept applying the pressure, and didn't fade. There's still the question of what Sergey does if he's ever getting outboxed or gets hurt in the ring, because at no point did Hopkins do either. Sad things, it's bittersweet, because we've already seen fans discrediting the man's win. We heard some saying he's been exposed, and couldn't even knock out a 50-year-old. We've heard fans talking about how amazing B-Hop was just to survive in there. Which actually kinda was. But look. Give Sergey credit. Though B-Hop's 50, there's a lot of fighters Bernard actually would have schooled in there. Sergey's got some serious power. For real. So we've gotta give props to both guys, especially Sergey for this win. As for Bernard, he may have been ready to go. I mean, you could feel the danger. There was a sense of relief that he finished the fight on his feet. And no alien talk after the fight. The alien represents the man being something unearthly. Not human. Hopkins looked very earthly and human. The surreal part came from him simply being Bernard Hopkins, the man fight fans watched doing it for so many years. Along with the fact that even if he fights again, this felt like closure. The end of something. Bernard's been beat before, but there's something different about this defeat. And the first defeat in ages where we didn't hear Bernard making excuses. Claiming he really won. Or got cheated because they want him out of boxing. That he really schooled the guy. Or walking out the ring evading a post-interview. He actually took it like a man, so much respect to B-Hop. This sure the fuck wasn't the best fight of the year, but Hopkins did one of the greatest things we've seen in the fight game in a long time. What? Well, he actually faced a serious threat and put everything on the line. He could have walked around fighting guys who were easy matchups for him, while claiming he's the best, and no one's a threat. Then at the same time never fighting these guys. Because for the first time in a long time a fighter actually helped establish something, and bring fans that much closer to a real conclusion. He gave Sergey a shot to legitimately take the mantle. Which he did. For Sergey. He deserves respect but won't get it in full. As we've said, we've already been hearing it. See, this wasn't Marciano Lewis, where B-Hop was stopped or knocked through the ropes, but still similar in the sense that Sergey won't get full credit like he fought a prime Hopkins. Even we said it. It's not fair, but he didn't, and that's simply how it is. What Sergey has to do is see this as a pivotal point in his career where he won't get the credit of beating someone with a prime name, but still a needed victory to get to the next level. He has to be watched with real respect now. Basically, this is the true birth of something new. But the road ahead of Sergey's interesting. We're not expecting the Stevenson fight, because there's a guy out there named Al Heyman. As for us, we're not even taking Heyman fighters seriously until they're willing to fight anyone from any stable. Because we should all be looking forward to the Stevenson fight right now, knowing these guys will be getting it on. It should be infallible. So Sergey's the undisputed champion in our view by default. If fans started viewing and treating all excuse-making belt holders that way, the bullshit would stop. As soon as a motherfucker claims it's about the money, they should make sure he won't get theirs. And now that Hopkins is out of the way, there's excitement brewing in Sergey's future. He passed this test, and now the next test's ahead of him. And it sure the fuck ain't Stevenson. Someone we'll be talking about later on in our up-and-coming fighters and prospects video. He doesn't have many fights, but the guy's as powerful if not more, and has serious skills that's a legit threat. But for now, congrats to Sergey and main events, thanks to Hopkins, and we'll hit y'all up during the week. Peace. We're out.